Okay, so we have seen so many idea about taking up the project. So here are some of the examples that I found very useful, and maybe you can get a leaf out of this. That means you can get some idea. It has always been that while we look into some other work, we just get some ideas here. So here is a very good thing connected with the biodegradable substances, which is the need of the hour now. Nowadays, we got more projects, sanctioned by the Department of Biotechnology. So here in Kenya, elephant excretions, that means elephants to work are used to make paper. And they can cook up to 50 kg per day. It's a very good thing. Which can produce 125 sheets of paper. This helps save indigenous tree population and forest then destroyed. Creates a need for 7,000 elephants in Kenya. Now here is the link there. Now what I mean to suggest is that you can get some idea on the preparation of some novel material. Novel material. Don't look into the efficiency. Don't look into the cost. Just to say what you can convert. It's a kind of science. Then later you can improve on that. So that's why I suggest you take up that. For this, you need to know the composition first. What is the material being made of, and what you can look for in your area, particularly because you are living in so many agricultural lands, it will be very useful to you if you can classify them. And then this is a kind of unique experiment, the physics of bar soap. And you can take different soaps there. Different soaps, from market, different brands, and then you can just put them into the microwave oven. Now this microwave is now everywhere because microsynthesis is there. So you can get assistance in our colleges. We got a microscope, microwave oven. You can get put on that. But before that, you must have a literature of what happens to the soap when you put soap into that. And here, heats food by bombarding it with electromagnetic radiation. This is the actual thing that happens. Microwave doesn't get absorbed the food, and the food is not harmful at all. Also known as light, unlike the light, most of us think that when we use the word microwave is invisible. All light travels from the form of waves, and these particular waves are stretched too much for the human eyes to detect. This particular site has got an experiment on different soaps, and you can collect. You have a lot of these, you can always collect the data there. You can try it with the washing soap and the bath soap or different soap, and you have several variables there. This is a very promising aspect of this self-healing material. Very promising. Self-healing materials are artificial or synthetically created substances that have the built-in ability to automatically repair damage themselves without any external damage. Rubber there, tubeless tires are there. You just put that some material, they expand the heat and then they seal the hole. Okay. In this particular site, I go to this place, you can see that it has got the self healers. This is the composition. It's actually a derivative of acrylic acid. The acrylamide is a very good polymer. So there is this description about this acrylic polymer there, and so you can just go there and find out these things. Then this is a kind of biological research leading with the caterpillars. Caterpillar. I think you know this. It's a moth can sense a twig's color with their skin. Caterpillars that were blindfolded change the color of their bodies to match their background. So this is a behavioral study. It's a behavioral study, and you can just find out the that behavioral study is very useful. You can simply connect some chemical connected with this behavior to of the animals to your area. First, they tested caterpillars on the peppered moth. I think you can see this. This is a peppered moth means this is the whose eyes were painted over black acrylic paint to adjust their color to the background. So this is a very bit tough, but you can read this and it's seen thus they changed their behavior according to the color. That this one is white and this one is light green, this one is brown and this one is black. So from white to black they have changed. The behavior of this animal. Now behavior of this animal is changing according to the color they are using there. So you can take up any other insect there that is very often you find in where and you can find that. Now often you can see that I had so many trees in the garden, but there was this kind of locust. That locust. I think you know that. You can go to this side and find that the locust is there. The locust, it preferred to sit on the Caryophylla tree. That Caryophylla, it's got some kind of attraction to that. There were so many trees, but the locust was going and finding its place only in the Caryophylla tree. So you can find out what uh, kind of behavior it makes with five different trees. Place the small baby, place the small moth into that, and see their behavior. And somehow try to connect it with the chemistry parts. Okay, now this one is a physical one. Okay, you can see that this is the site there. A detailed physical analysis to improve the Wi-Fi signal. Almost everyone is having Wi-Fi nowadays in the home. How to improve the Wi-Fi signal? It's in fact, if you call them as antenna, well and good. So sometimes you don't receive good signals. You see there, the Helmholtz equation is just in the modeling of the propagation of electromagnetic waves, more precisely of the time dependence electromagnetic wave in the same to the force. Now this equation, you put this equation into the introduction part. You can also choose the references. So this is the actual thing is you have got Wi-Fi here. This is Wi-Fi here. It's spreading to different places of the house. See somewhere it is blocked here. And this place is empty. Maybe some metal is being placed there. The Wi-Fi signals are not going there. Here it goes there, here it goes there, and here it is empty. This place is empty, this place is empty, and this place is empty. So there are three empty places, there is something blocking. You can always prepare a map of your house. You can always prepare a map of your house and then find out where the signals are lacking and find out where this. So you should develop an idea or algorithm to find out to put them in terms of the graphs. Now this is another. Herders in Lapland, it's a place in Iceland, decided to spray the reindeer with reflective paint to help drivers see them in the dark. There is this side, no? This is actually dye chemistry. the fluorescent material is there. So you can always develop the fluorescent material and change them, just change them. Suppose if you have some dye, some synthesis, you are able to prepare the derivatives in the lab and preparation method. Preparation methods are there in which you prepare nitro derivative, prepare a nitro derivative, and then prepare a chloro derivative. Not necessary that you put it on animal, you put it on some board and see whether the light is reflected in the night or not. Okay, you have got so much dark places where when light falls, it's a high reflection should be there. You can use some clothes also to find out how it is visible. So you can fit the clothes and see how much it is. So you can even use the app or the Spectra app in the Google Play Store to find out the intensity of the light in terms of the lumens. So the dye you prepare, the cloth you take are all the variables there. If you change the dye, how much change in the light absorption, how much change in light reflection can be measured using the app found in the Google Play Store. So this is a very good idea. Anybody can. I suggest that you try this idea very well. And then here is another, the pop-up effect, why biospheres don't always leap out of the water. I'm not able to show the picture there now, but here is a ball is sent high into the air. Why a ball is sent so high in the air after the dive? So here will be the pool, swimming pool. So a person stands here and with a balloon there. He will be having a balloon. Now this person jumps into the swimming pool with the balloon. Okay. What happens is the balloon goes here. The balloon goes here and the balloon rises to the very top position. So this is so high in the air. Why it goes? Now it's trying to forward, so this is gas kinetics. The pop-up effect explains why you need to add the air pocket and the water displaced by the drive to find out the energy of the ball ejector. So gas kinetics, you can try simple experiment with this and try to find out the kinetics of the gases. You can always write the equation. So this gives a very good picture. So in this side, you can find the ever dry super hydrophobic or oleophobic, I think water repelling. I think 2 days back I gave you an idea about this water repelling oleophobic coating material in my WhatsApp group, in which a person was seen throwing oily substance and two persons were standing, one person was wearing this oleophobic coat, the other does not. Therefore, the dye or the oil material that does not stick to that one particular cloth. So you can measure that cloth also, and you can find out if there is any biomaterial near your field or near that reflects, that repels water. You can always find that in some biomaterial is repelling water. You can prepare a material after that and prepare a layer of that using some technique. And there is one technique instrument available in our college called as the spin nanometer, which you can use to grow the nano layer, not nano material. A spin nanometer is there in our DST Fist lab. Okay, this is an Arduino project which tries to keep a ping pong ball bouncing with 4 microphones. It is 2 addresses. So this is about purely physics, and you can go to the sites. Arduino is a Bluetooth based project. Bluetooth or radio frequency sensor. You can use this to close the walls. You can use this to switch on the light. You can use this to operate switches in your home. Many magnetic things are there. So you can see that what all has been taken there. So these are very good points there. If you are interested, you can use this. I have just included to show some physical chemistry aspects. This video shows the effect of ABS installed on inverter. Anti-braking system, you know this? ABS fitted with ABS அப்படின்னு வரோமே பைக்ஸ்ல எல்லாம், ஆன்டி braking system to avoid skidding. You can see that when you go speed and put a sudden brake, this sudden braking results in this skidding of that particular bike. To avoid that, they are adding some there. So what they are using here, you can use 4 different bikes, add some mass, add some oil, or increase the friction and test it. Okay, you can do a lot of those things, and always add the chemical aspects to that. Okay, here is another thing. There is a Dolbe's law is a mathematical formula used to estimate the outside temperature by counting the number of chirps a cricket makes. Chirps na sound. Chirp 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 sound. Cricket na அந்த cricket கிடையாது. Cricket வந்து இது. This is the cricket. Cricket. Okay. So it says that the outside air temperature வெளியே 37 36 38 இருந்துச்சுன்னா number of chips ஒரு மினிட்க்கு ஒரு செகண்ட்க்கு எவ்வளோ போடணும்னு சொல்லிட்டு இந்த ஃபார்முலாலே இருக்குது ஃபார்முலா. ஸோ யூ கேன் டேக் அப் தி எக்ஸாம்பிள் ஆஃப் காக்ரோச். You can take example of any other insect that is more in your area and try to find out. Use this formula, it's more gives you an appearance of a scientist. It's not very tough, very simple formula. You can just modify it. Modify in your work. Change the insect and change the number of shapes and add something and get a good results. But you go to this site, it's a very good site, and find out what has been done there. You must read at least 10 articles before you start up the project. That's how it will give you this. Now Phil, this is a non-Newtonian fluid. It is a very interesting subject. These speed bumps behave like a fluid when the car is under the speed limit and the driver perceives barely a bump. What is it means? Non-Newtonian fluid is a மக்காச்சோளம் இருக்கு இல்லையா, கார்ன் ஃப்ளோர் சூப் லிக்விட் மாதிரியே இருக்கும். ஆனால் நீங்கள் அதை கொஞ்சம் ஜோராக அடிச்சிங்கன்னா சாலிட் மாதிரி பிஹேவ் பண்ணும். இட் வில் லுக் லைக் லிக்விட், பட் if you put pressure, it will behave like a solid. I think you can take up this work. ஸ்பீட் பிரேக்கர்ஸ் மாதிரி போட்டிருப்பாங்க. ஸ்பீட் பிரேக்கர்ஸு ஒரு குறிப்பிட்ட 40 கிலோமீட்டர் ஸ்பீடில் வந்தாக்கா நல்லா ஈஸியாக போயிடலாம். 50 கிலோமீட்டர் ஸ்பீடில் வந்தீங்கன்னா இது வந்து சாலிடாக பிஹேவ் பண்ணணும், அப்படியே பம்ப் ஆகிடும் நல்லா. So that you can find it in this particular site and do some project there. You can also modify the Newtonian fluid work there. This is about the earth surface covered by clouds, and you can see this. But on any given day, roughly 67% of the earth's surface is covered by clouds, and most of them are familiar and unremarkable. But on some days, in some places, cloud patterns stand out starkly from their surroundings, like these wispy clouds on the sun. So what I meant to say is, in your area, measure the temperature, humidity, over 30 days, and then tabulate them to find out the effect of the air sample. So it's an environmental study, very promising. Environmental study is always very promising. So you can take up this work, and in your area, nobody might have taken that work. You can see that your area is clean because of some factors like very good green fields. You can find out the types of green there. You can find out the types of grass there. So it's also a very good work. You can go to that site and find out what is being there. So here is another solar technology, very promising. Very promising means it is not it. To produce clean drinking water from millions in net, researchers have developed a new material that speeds the process of evaporation, enabling a small solar still enabling a small is it solar still repair the still provide the drinking water for one family needs. So that is they are getting water from atmosphere. It's a very good thing, right? Getting water is there everywhere. 70% to 80% is in the 70 to 80% of the atmosphere is filled with water vapor. So you can always extract water. Recently, researchers have been working to upgrade the solar stills, a cheap, low alternative. The traditional still is still more than a black-bottomed vessel filled with water and topped with clear glass or plastic. The black bottom absorbs sunlight, heating water so that it evaporates and leaves the contamination behind. The water vapor then condenses on clear covering thickness into a collector. So it is like you put some food and get fish from the pond. So you have to put some water, evaporate it, and get additional water. You find more things on this particular site. It is so you try to increase the area of the solar panels are available nowadays in the market. You spend some money, try to do some work with solar panels, increase the heat, or find out a methods to trap energy, solar energy in terms of electricity or in terms of the light energy. And look at this. It's a very interesting one. The house was built using 6 lakh recycled plastic bottle. So we have so much plastic bottle there. It was shredded na cut panni, melted, formed into slabs and made into a wall slab. This is a building there. So this week the team from JD Composites unveiled its first home in Mega River in Nova Scotia. Not just sure it has walls made of it. 15 centimeter thick plastic slabs and more than 6 lakh recycled plastics were shredded, melted and formed into custom walls. So here is the site there. You can choose several plastics waste from your own place and try to build some water stoppage techniques or water tanks, and that's a new kind of work. And you can always quote the type of polymer because it uses the plastic. Here is also another interesting thing. So you can see this is a website there. If you go to the website, the visual represents the path of young Arctic fox. Arctic is Arctic Ocean, Arctic region is there. Fox now that walked across the ice from Norway's Svalbard Island. Svalbard is filled with icebergs. It's a very cold place in the northern Canada. To covering 3,506 kilometers in just 76 days. What they did is they took an animal, implanted a geo instrument. You can take any animal and find out geotagging there. Geotagging. Find out it has crossed from this place. Okay, it has covered so much place. This okay. So here is Greenland, and this is the Svalbard area, Norway Svalbard area. So it has gone to the northern Canada there. Look at the track, how much it has covered. 3,506 kilometers it has covered. So this is an animal you can use, the geotag, it actually uses the Einstein's theory of relativity. If the theory of relativity is not there, geotagging is not work. So you have got some connectivity of the geotag with the physical chemistry. Okay. This record-setting trick shot, a free throw from 200-meter cliff, took 6 days to pull off. The Magnus effect that helped a lot in the incident. Magnus effect is a kind of effect that reverses once it goes and then it comes back. something like we've seen in the beginning. Frisbee sheet we saw. When you go to this site and study more details of that, the Magnus effect at work, curved flight path of the balls that are thrown, hit or kicked and at the same time are given a spin. On the side of the ball boundary layer, air collects in the air passing by. So this is a gas kinetics, and you can take up this work also and in your area and measure. Area specific is a new work. So consequently, the phenomena is important in the study of the physics of many ball spurs under the Magnus effect. Top spin produces the downward serve. Of a moving ball greater than it will produce by the gravity around. Backspin produces an upward force and prolongs the flight of the moving ball. So gas kinetics, I just researched it because you can often find many things in the organic chemistry, but this is very easy for you. The eerily beautiful growth of larvae into bees in this investment tables were photo from the animal. So this is a site that can tell you photograph every day. Integrate these 30-day photos into a kind of 3D graphs. Watch growth of plants, use different soil. So you can always do this kind of works. So I think with this I may be able to install some ideas there, because most of you come from agricultural backgrounds. You've got lots of field there, lot of plants there, lot of insects there. Not necessary that you should come and do everything, every work in the lab itself and try to get instruments. It's important that you connect some chemistry into the part of it. That is the idea of all the projects that you are doing. Unless you are able to apply some some of the chemistry that you study in the day-to-day life, it's not called this project. So watch it again and note down all the websites there. Have a good time and report a very good project. And I think you've got a very good time with all this series. If you have any doubts, you come to me direct in the lab, and wish you good luck with your projects. Thank you for joining me.